Today we're going to work on the neck and shoulder muscles as a way to take tension off of everything we hold right here. So we'll start in a seated meditation. Either you sit like cross-legged. If that's not comfortable, you could always sit on your shins. Whatever feels easy for you to sit for about 2 minutes. Take your left arm up to the sky and I'll be your mirror. Breathe in. Left hand to right ear. Pull it away. So as if your right ear was trying to pull space away from your shoulder. You might already feel a good sensation. I do. My neck's really tight from all the handstands and pull-ups and stuff. But if you don't, start to open and close your mouth. Or maybe tilt your head forward or back just an inch or two. See where you can personally find a little bit of tension release. Then start the romantic conversation with your mind to your muscles. Never forcing or yelling or pushing. Just enjoy the sensation of gently massaging it open. Think about the muscles relaxing. Building that brain to muscle connection. New neural pathways. Inhale. Settle your shoulders down. All right, take your right hand behind your back in a half bind. It may feel better to kind of reach it out to the side. That feels really good on the top of my shoulder pad. Or you can half bind it behind you, wherever you get the most release. If it feels good here to tilt a little up or down, change the dimension of the neck. We'll still be here for about 5 more breaths. Starting yourself off with a successful breath, feeling it in the depths of your belly. Maybe you can even breathe all the way down to your pelvis. I love that expression in the Vedic lineage of the practice that you come into this world with a certain number of breaths. So the deeper you breathe, the longer you live. Awesome. Then gently unwind the same way you came in. Take your left hand to the outside of your knee and just do a little gentle twist, that same direction. Breathe in. Little twist. Maybe your chin reaches down for your right shoulder. And then let's switch. The whole thing on the other side. Take your right hand to your left ear. Pull and tug open. Maybe you open and close your mouth. Shift your head forward or back. Putting into practice the mind to muscle connection. That's what's important. It's not about how much weightlifting or how many massages you do to repair. It's all about who you can be in the practice of settling yourself when you feel tight or tense. You could be the ultimate CrossFitter, or you could be someone that never works out, and you could have equal tension in your neck. And you both have the tools to mentally relax and calm the muscles. In your mind, think about it. Visualize your eyes, your third eye, that intuitive sight into your awesome muscles in your neck to relax. Can you cool and soften? Take your hand behind your back or spread it out to the side if that's what you chose. Maybe you shift up or down just a bit. There's something in the brain called the Golgi tendon. It's a reactor that is defensive. It's very good. It helps protect your body from overstretching or overworking. But after about 30 seconds, that defense mechanism, it settles down. Your body realizes that the stretch is good, and the fascia, the connective tissue, can also soften too. That's when we start to heal a little bit more. Lift your right arm to the sky, big breath in. Make a little circles if you like it for your shoulder. It feels good to open up my chest muscle. Then after you feel complete in the circles, drop your right arm to thread under your left armpit, right cheek to the back. first part, wiggle your head a little right or left. Be mindful of your neck. If you feel any stinging or striking sensation come out, it's just supposed to be a dull ache, like a deep, deep stretch. And if you feel grounded here, you can take your left hand behind your back in a half bind, similar to what we did seated, where you take that neck stretch. This is a little different angle where gravity now is pushing some pressure against the ground in your face. Imagine there's a distance between your right shoulder and your right ear. You're creating more space. And feel free to wiggle in and out to get more sensation. We're going to be here for about 30 more seconds. Neck and shoulder recovery is super critical because we carry the weight energetically of the world on our shoulders. Sometimes the weight of the week, or what is the upcoming week, the expectations of you from your family, your job, or your friends. We can actually feel that all boil up in the traps, the levator scapula, the SCM, all these muscles, the scalenes, they get really tight and tense. Let's use these minutes that we have together to soften mentally and physically so that you can take tension and create space, dropping your shoulders away from your ears in such a way that you can live with your heart more forward. Gently rewind the posture, take your time out. Lift your left arm up to the sky at the top when you're ready, and take some circles on the left. Maybe two one direction and two the other. This whole time aiming to link your breath with an actual movement. I'm inhaling as I swing up and exhaling as I swing down. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm under, left cheek to the earth. If you shift your hip weight left or right, you'll feel more of a stretch in your low back. Find a place where it's a little bit uncomfortable. You're challenged, but not stinging or striking. You're finding that soft wall always. Breaking up the stuck, the knots that we get in the tension of the fascia. Right arm back behind you if you took the half bind. Go to a place where your breath can be strong again. Responsibilities of the world probably won't ever go away, but the way that you see them or handle them can. So as you stretch space here, visualize 5-10 years from now some of the things that you might worry about. Do you think you'd care about them 5 years from now? Question I love is, if I were to die in a year and I knew it, would I carry this weight? Would I choose to hold on to this issue or problem or thought? And if not, then let the revolution, this twist, be an idea of twisting it out of your body, because we don't know how much time we have left. And life's too short to hold grudges, to carry other people's burdens, or to live a life that's just half-assed. Gently make your way back through tabletop and downward dog. Downward dog is an experience of opening your shoulders and your hamstrings. If you've got tight shoulders or hamstrings, bend your knees a lot so that your back can be as straight as possible. Fan out your fingers and toes and feel them connect to the ground. 3 breaths. The inhales are an opening and expansion of your ribs and your lungs. The exhales are a deepening of your heels towards the mat. An experience of an invitation, you and your body connected for just this moment in time. And then walk your feet behind your hands, twisted forward fold. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Tense your left fingertips on the ground. Bend your left knee. Keep your right leg straight as your right arm is straight to the sky. Breathe in. Half bind your right arm behind you. Same little bind that we've been doing all of class. Feel your shoulder maybe just even a bit more open since we started. Now press your right palm into the small of your back and rise up to an exalted mountain pose. Lift your left palm to the sky, look up at it. My right palm is pushing pretty strong into my back as I lift up and look. If you don't feel dizzy, trace your gaze through your fingers towards the back wall. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Cow face stretch. Take your left hand behind your head. Right palm can stay on your back, especially if you have tighter shoulders. This is a great place to stay, kind of looking and lifting up. Or, for a deeper sensation, crawl your right palm up your back. You may want to hold onto your shirt or a towel, and then your left hand creeps down your back. My hands don't meet on this side, so I'm just holding onto my shirt. If your hands meet, cool. Stay here, breathe in, then lean back just a little bit. Oh yeah. Push open through the deltoid. It might feel good to stay, or one last little upgrade. Come through center and lean over to the right. So your left elbow tilts to the right, side stretch. This is gonna wake up your spine laterally, create more length in your diaphragm muscles for you to breathe deeper throughout the day. And when you breathe deeper and longer, you have more energy. You yawn a lot less, because that's all yawning is just your lack of oxygen. All right, come up through center, inhale, bring both palms over your head. Exhale, fold back towards the ground, and we reset, Ragdoll Twist. Left palm to the sky. Experience that straight left leg to open up the fascia and tissue in the side of the leg. Then half bind, exhale your left hand behind your back. Keep reaching your gaze up. You can feel your neck getting a tiny bit of a stretch as your chin reaches towards your left shoulder. If you can straighten your left leg more, or even your right a tiny bit, you'll feel that IT band stretch. And then flatten your left palm against your back. Inhale, exalted mountain, lift all the way up. Press your left palm lovingly into your sacrum and trace your gaze up and past your right fingers. Big breath in. Push into your left palm as you breathe out. Good. Come up through center, cow face, your right hand behind your head. Left palm can stay, or if you played with that hand grip, wiggle your hands to touch. This side of mine does touch. My right shoulder is a little tighter than my left. Look up and back and take a sweet back bend. Notice the places where your breath gets taken away. That resistance is a really good teacher. Deeper breaths, even though it's hard to breathe. Watch as the fascia responds. That mental manipulation, your body responding to the muscle. Inhale. Stretch to the left if you did on the other side. Recenter yourself. Lean your right elbow over to the left. Might feel good to ungrip the fingers just a little bit. Let some space in as you lean sideways. Wherever you get the most sensation, remember what you do every day is so different. So even if you repeat this class every day for a week, you may find different places of tension. Come back up through center, mountain pose, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, hang here. Put your hands behind the nape of your neck. So I like to hold like a hammock, interlace them, and then tuck your chin hard into your chest. Swing a little left and right. See if you can look almost between your legs up for your tailbone. You'll feel a deep opening in the cervical muscles in your back, in the back of your neck. An alignment from your neck all the way down to the back of your spine. All the erector spinae muscles that hold you upright, they're getting a nice deep stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, team, and gently squat, tuck, curl. Make your way onto your butt. Legs up the wall, layer one. You're gonna stay right here and enjoy that sensation. If you have no neck sensitivity, we'll take it to plow pose. I'm gonna take my ponytail holder out so I take that tension. And then roll up and back. It might feel good to keep your knees bent. It might feel good like a little death man's pose with your knees by your ears. Wherever your neck allows you to stretch today, go there. Without forcing, keep your chin directly straight between your chest muscles. Avoid looking side to side so that your cervical muscles can stay aligned and protected. Now that constriction of breathing is a beautiful thing. There's compression in the front of your neck. That's your thyroid glands. There's lymph there too as well. And when you compress the thyroid and the lymph, it helps improve your immunity. It also helps give your metabolism a nice boost. thyroid is part of the endocrine system, your hormone balance. And so a little pressure through the neck there really helps to re-regulate and push a little bit out that we don't need from that space. And the lymph only drains through pressure or jumping. It loves that pressure. Take a deep breath. If you're not already there, come to legs up the wall. Send your legs straight up, hips down on the earth. If you've got tight hamstrings, no problem. Grab a hold behind your legs so it's more comfortable. And in this final minute of our reset and restore burst, see if you can ground your back against the earth and let the blood drain from your feet. Maybe you could take some tension mentally out of your face muscles, your ears, your neck. Like the back of your head, the skin off your skull, it just kind of settles a little deeper and softer against the earth. Imagine the tip of your spine where it meets your skull, the atlas point, C1. See if that can even soften down and back just a little bit. Up, whether you're about to go to sleep or about to start your day, what does it look like? What is your optimal state? A sound, wonderful sleep? Or what's a success standard you can set for this day that's for you and only you? Something that sets your soul on fire, that makes you feel good. What does your optimal state look like? Your knees, rock a few times to relax your spine, and then meet me at a seat for affirmations to end. If you like the rocket, you can take a few more. It feels good to massage your spine. Bring your hands to your heart. You can absorb the affirmations or repeat after me. It feels good to use your voice. Hey today.
Hey today.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
For the best day of my life.
For the best day of my life.
I will restore.
I will restore.
And reset.
And reset.
And not be.
And not be.
A crazy person.
A crazy person.
I'll come from a place.
I'll come from a place.
Of grounded.
Love.
I know everyone.
I know everyone.
Is loved by someone.
Is loved by someone.
Even if I don't agree with them.
Even if I don't agree with them.
Take a deep breath in. Namaste.
Namaste.
Use this daily if you need a little bit of a reset for your neck, and even see the different progress points of how you feel differently from day 1 to day 7 of doing the same stretch. Before bed or right to start your day, or in the middle of the day to gain some energy. Thanks to Libby and Trina for being awesome demos. Thank you for being a part of our Be Inspired program.